go Chelsea.
Man, don't stop me. Nigga talking about Chelsea. Nigga, we got Caicedo.
Damn.
That's gonna be
Nah,
tricky
that's
for
fine.
us.
That's fine.
Live. Welcome back to the Factz podcast, man. Uh, Today we got everybody in the building. Let me start off with hold on. Let me start by saying thank y'all. We got the 110 subscribers. Last time we were recording was at 109. I asked y'all for 110. We got 110. Someone unsubscribed, and we got it back again late in the week. So appreciate y'all. Still roll to 200. Let's get the video. Let's like the video. I see we got 7 likes on the other one. Let's still try to get 10 likes. I got this one going on right now. We at 6, so let's try to get. We haven't hit 10 last week. We got it 9.
Yo,
Make sure y'all
yo,
like the
yo,
video,
yo.
man.
Hold on.
And yeah,
That
so
nigga
we
Just
all
got
time
listen. No,
yeah,
Marvin.
The audio is
Listen,
glitching, bro.
Marvin,
not
hold
gonna
on.
lie, I thought it was my internet in Gambia, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, I thought it was my internet.
Bro,
I had to check. I was
hey,
like, damn, I need to move.
bro, even me, I was staring at my thing like, am I okay? Like, you're yeah, it was not hitting. But what you wanted to say was, listen,
Now, I can hear me.
Nah, it's lagging. It's lagging.
it's lagging. I will listen. I'll just take over quickly. But what he wanted to say was just, hear me. If you're here, and you're seeing this, hit that like, subscribe button. Hear me. We're on the road to 200, but we need to hit 120 first. Then we go to 140. Before you know it, we'll be in 200.
Simple math.
I want to get 10 likes though, man. So if you're watching this, bro, push us to top. We have not hit 10 likes. So let's get 10 likes on the video, bro. It's like,
listen,
there's more than 10 people watching the video, clearly, right? So let's get 10 likes.
At least,
yeah.
Can I say, can I be? If you think about it, yeah. If you honestly think about it, it's 5 likes for the Arsenal because we scored 5 goals. 2 likes from Brentford because they beat Chelsea 2-0, and 3 likes from Man City because they beat Man United 3-0. Listen, 5 plus. Listen, easy math. Simple math, man. I'm telling you, it's coming together. But listen, where do you lot want to start? Listen,
how you doing,
fam? Listen, we're fine. We're lovely. Where are we starting? Where are we starting, bro? We don't need to ask.
Nigga said no teasing today.
We're starting at the Manchester Derby. Let's start there.
Let's start. Let's get into it. We can't be wasting time. We're all healthy.
I can't even enjoy this Manchester whooping like that for real. These trash ass Knicks just want to go lose. But let's start again. Let's do it right. Let's do it right. You know what I mean? It is Halloween. I don't know if you guys know this. Do they celebrate Halloween in England, or is it just an American thing?
I think they celebrate Halloween all over the world, you know.
It's an American thing that everybody adapted.
I don't know why shit.
Nah,
Halloween, we do celebrate. We don't do trick or treat. We do celebrate. Nigga, where's the money?
Imagine.
But
imagine.
We get tough football, man. Nonetheless, Manchester Derby. Let's ask the Manchester boys, see how y'all was feeling going into the game, with the lineups and stuff. How are y'all feeling? Especially MB from you with no Doku in the lineup. Like, how are you feeling going into the game?
I was feeling confident when I saw they played damn near 8 defenders.
Man.
I don't know what he was thinking. Man, talk about tactics. You are scared. Just say that, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'm playing 8 defensive players at home is disgusted. And I've been saying it from the beginning of the season. He's been catfishing Man United. This man does not know what he's doing, and he's about to get sacked. And I will be so I'll be here laughing the day he gets sacked, bro. Like I get you have some injuries. Everybody got injuries, but the way they played today and the team he put out was horrible. It was trash, and they deserve to get beat even more than 3-0. They're lucky it was only 3-0, to be honest. We should have beat them by way more than 3 goals. But it's what it is at the end of the day. But these niggas are trash. Right. Like I get you have some injuries. Everybody got injuries, but the way they play today, I agree with myself, yeah.
But you agree with yourself. What do you mean?
I'm hearing myself. It was echoing.
He heard the playback.
Oh.
He heard the playback. He said that. He said he's right.
And that
nigga spinning. I said, let him cook.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
but
I've never heard him reloaded on a Zoom call before, but that's mad too.
With or without Doku, I was, like I said, when I saw their lineup, and I was confident even before the game. So when I saw their lineup, I was just like, bruh. And I had woken up to watch who played the first game, Everton, West Ham. I woke up to watch that game, and I fell asleep right when the game started. So I missed the first goal. I woke up, I saw 1-0. I was like, what's going on? I went on Twitter and saw there was some penalty VAR nonsense. And I saw people crying, and I was happy. And then obviously the rest of the game was pretty comfortable. I don't think the whole season we've had a more comfortable game. I don't think so. Like we've always conceded a goal. Like even last week against Brighton, we conceded last minute. They're pressing us to equalize. Against Young Boys, we scored. They equalized immediately. It's like shaky. But this bro, I think they were in our box.
Like computer files.
They were in our box 2 or 3 times this entire game, and it was not even anything like too crazy. So I watched the game very comfortably. Mans was chilling, curled up, taking a nap in between actions. Oh man, nah. Man United are a dead team, bro.
Damn. Yeah, how you feeling, man, going into the game? When you saw the lineup, how are you feeling with that midfield? Were you happy when you saw like Scott McTominay start in the midfield? Cause I know you've been praising wanting him to play. And Lindelof, left back too.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with the lineup, man. I think for me, I always say that the manager has the manager. I always trust the manager to bring your lineup, like whatever team to pick your team, but you just gotta make sure they perform, right? Especially if you're making like questionable decisions. Like if you have a big moment and you're making like a statement by your lineup, you have to make sure it works. So personally, I wasn't happy with it. I like Varane was on the bench, Reguilon was on the bench. If these guys weren't fit, I understand. But to have them there, I was a bit skeptical. Like, yo, why are you not starting them? Personally, I also thought that he was gonna start what's his name? He was gonna start Mason Mount, but for whatever reason he didn't start Mason. Mason Mount was on the bench again, which I didn't understand. He started with Amrabat, McTominay and Bruno. No. McTominay and Eriksson, and he put Bruno on the right. So again, I didn't understand that when you had Mason Mount on the team, like on the bench, like signing for all this money, like these are the games you should be playing in. Like this is the type of game I would have played Mason Mount. Like that, we needed that energy in that midfield. So personally, if you're asking about the lineup, I was.
What?
Yeah,
hear me?
Yeah.
You kind of froze like just at the end.
You in the same spot?
No, I was. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. My
Bro, close one of your tabs. It's probably just you literally have a lot of tabs open.
Oh,
you might have a lot. You might have a lot of stuff on your internet.
Yeah.
You might have a lot of stuff on your internet. Yeah, but it's kind of cutting in and out. But so wait, I want to ask. Yeah, you saw that. I want to ask Emmy this question. Was you? I would say I would use the word concerned before the game kicked off because of when he said no, what's his name? No Doku, because I saw Grealish, Foden. Did you kind of like maybe have a in the back of your mind? Do you think, oh, are we gonna create as much today? Because, like you said, because you saw 8 defenders, and sometimes City have that problem with, when they play and there's no like pacey winger to spread the play a lot. Do you think
Wait,
that? Did you?
Now, I mean,
Hmm?
as much as I don't like Grealish, I feel like there's certain games where he fits the game more. I think a game like this where we're gonna have a lot of possession, I think he would. I didn't mind that he was starting. Obviously, I prefer Doku, but it's not like I was like, oh damn, Doku's not starting. We're gonna struggle because I know we're gonna have a lot of the ball, and when we have a lot of the ball, that's when Grealish he's good at retaining possession. So he's just gonna keep that cycling. And with Foden and Haaland on the team, like and Alvarez, I was happy with. I knew we are gonna score. I was just wondering who was gonna score, but I knew we are gonna score.
Hmm.
It's just whether Grealish wanted to be more attacking or if he wanted to be more conservative. He was a little bit attacking at the beginning of the game, but then he dropped to be more conservative. He got the ball back. He would lay it off to Bernardo or wait for the overlap for Guardiola or something. So he had a good game, but yeah, at the beginning of the game, I didn't think that was a. So my beef with Grealish is just that I like wingers that are flashy. I like flashy wingers, but he's not a bad player. So him being in the team, it's not like a minus for us. It's just a different type of player we have. I prefer my wingers like Doku, like Foden that run at players, but if Grealish is the team, I'm not gonna be like, oh damn, like Grealish is in the team, we're not gonna score. Like it's not like Anthony or something, it's Grealish.
That's wild. You ain't gotta bring Anthony into
Yeah,
it.
that was
That was unnecessary.
Oh
man just
man,
suck.
that was 2-2, bro.
Oh, it's because of the Anthony comment. You hear me? God just said, yeah, you have to hold this quick. Yeah, listen, nah. But so like, let's talk about City first, yeah, and then we can go United quickly. Let's talk about the praise. Like, where do you think you won the game? One part question, and to add on to the second part, do you think this is like the confidence boost you need going into playing? I think you got Chelsea soon, and I think you got like Liverpool coming up. Like the fixtures get a little bit tougher now, innit? I think so. Like, do you think it was good? That it was a good confidence boost?
Yeah, I feel like we won the game. I think like something I've been looking for is for Haaland to be more involved in the play. And I think in our last 2 games, he has been way more involved in the play than he normally is. So that's a positive sign for me. Like that's what I've been waiting for this entire season. I think we play better when all our attackers are willing to play with the team. So I like how he was dropping. I like how he was pulling back to the back post to pull the defenders to let other players, find space. So I feel like so one player that we need to be on form all the time is Haaland. Like we need the goals. So when he's playing well, I feel like we can win any game. And I think at the beginning of the season, he was not as good as we expected him to be, but he's been racking up goals in his last couple games. Our defense has been incredible. I think 4 center backs, you would think like not four, well, yeah, 4 center backs because Stones was playing too, but I feel like you would think, they're stiff, but Guardiola playing left back and like Stones coming into the midfield, I don't think, and then Diaz and Walker, I feel like our team right now defensively, I don't see us conceding a lot of goals if our defenders are on it. Edison's also been making a lot of good saves. Rodri is permanently class whenever he's not, getting a red card or something. And then our attack is just how fluid they want to be, how fluid the gameplay is, whether the defenders are trying to attack or not. Like that's what it boils down to. But I feel like at this point we can go on a really good run. I think we're coming into our form a little earlier than we normally do because normally it takes us like
do that.
January to start racking up these wins. But I think if we can start now, by the time January comes, I think it's gonna be a whole different scenario. So I'm happy. I feel like with these tough games coming up, the only game I consider tough is Liverpool. Chelsea is not a tough game. I don't consider that a tough game. So yeah, Liverpool coming up would be a
Lily's face. Lily's face.
we play Bournemouth at home, and we play Chelsea and we play Liverpool at home and Tottenham. I think Tottenham, Liverpool, and Aston Villa would be a harder test than Chelsea. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Damn.
You gonna comment on that?
He knows I'm right. Ass.
Yeah, man. I can't defend the dogs. The dogs that barking. The dogs that barking, man. Now, but what I would say about that Manchester derby, Man City and their performance, from watching that game from a neutral point of view, I feel like Man City were in gear one the whole time. They didn't really go into any gear. Like it felt like a casual game. It didn't feel like a
derby.
Like a Manchester, like about Manchester derby though. You know what I mean? Like how the way they be advertising that shit. Like I remember watching these derbies.
That's not our fault. I think we brought the intensity. That's the home team's fault.
Yeah, but you know how people are like kind of like, oh, it was. I don't think it was an amazing performance from Man City. I just think it was just I think it was like it was damn near like
yeah, we haven't reached an amazing performance. It was like a 7.5.
I would say it was a clinical performance.
Yeah, it was like a 7.5.
Yeah, it was like a really poor performance.
Yeah, but I don't think we've reached the performance we can put in. If we reach the performance we can put in this game, we would have. That's what I'm saying. We would have won by way more goals. So I feel like it's good we won 3-0.
Because I swear Thing made like three top saves. Onana.
Yeah, Onana made some really good saves.
There was like three top saves.
So I think yeah, we're playing good, but if we obviously you can always get better. If we get better, like building on these performances, we're only gonna like keep our performances improving, and that's only good for the team in the long run. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nah, to be because I was gonna say for me, I felt like the one thing that was MB, maybe you could feel different for me, but I feel like for me, your best player on that match, I feel like I will give it to 2, but the main guy for me was Gavardio. But I think Bernardo Silva, I thought was an unsung hero for me. I feel like
he was man.
Yes.
Yeah, no, just because more like he wasn't getting picked up, and every time Bernardo was on this ball, he had bare space to pick a pass, played over. He even done the overlapping run with whoever crossed it in, brother. I don't remember. Or maybe it was him that crossed it for Haaland's. Was it him that crossed it? I can't remember anyways, but I think it was. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I feel like he was one of the main reasons that Man United midfield looked out of place. I can't lie. I feel like they couldn't pick him up, and you can see that United was getting frustrated and just couldn't have any ideas for him. I feel like I feel like him and Gavardio, because and I'm gonna listen. Bruno, because of Gavardio, I think Bruno literally had a very bad game. I think Bruno couldn't do anything because of Gavardio. Maybe I'm butchering his name, but yeah, I would say them. I would say them two. I would say them two were my star players. If out of that match for me, I would say that. Yeah, for sure. If I'm being honest, but for Man United, but we'll talk about United.
I think Bruno is good on the right, regardless, bro. I don't think he plays well on the right. So if anytime you put him out there, you're not utilizing his strengths. So I haven't seen
If you
I
can see
haven't.
that, why can't your world-class manager see that?
I mean, listen, that's up to him. I saw that the even confirmed me when we went to watch preseason with against Real Madrid. I remember I think it was like with AB and everything. And if you remember, like I was even telling like Bruno was non-existent the first half, and in the second half when he swapped Mason Mount and Bruno, that's when Bruno started to pick up the ball, make passes. It's the same thing. Like the moment
Wait,
you
which game?
put Bruno. No, I'm just saying this is like preseason. At the beginning of the season is when I first when we split. And I made that first observations. Like, especially when you have Mason Mount in there, like I would rather you have Mason Mount on the right than put Bruno on the right. Because the moment you put Bruno on the right, he's not fast. He's not great at tracking back. Like he like you literally put him in a position where he can't win. You know? So yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, have you got anything to say nice about City? And then we can get into United.
Anything nice about City? Nah, everybody talked to me the last time I was on here, so I was just waiting for them to finish talking so we can get back to that conversation. Because I said I will wait it out. I will get it. That's the only reason I'm back here.
What happened?
Because he ducked me when Arsenal beat City.
Ooh.
Now all of a sudden he wins a derby and he's out here.
Nah, that's true, you know.
Coming back.
That's true, you know.
I remember.
Why that game is what?
Huh?
I mean,
I always show up when I can. If I can't,
timing just seems a little bit too convenient. He just happened to be busy that 1 week. Yeah.
Running back Turbo.
how many games we've won that I haven't showed up? Like it's not just that one game.
That's none of my business. I'm not your.
We
I'm
won
not your
2
sister.
games
I don't know
last
how
week.
many games.
All right, pull up next week. When we play,
Yeah, she entered.
you guys, pull up. When we play, you guys pull up. This guy, bro.
Time traveling machine. I should go back. Now go back to the past.
I was not here for 3 weeks, and he picks out 1 week that I wasn't here to make an agenda. That don't make sense.
Yeah, the 1 week you lost. It's calm.
Is Man City and Arsenal the new rivalry now in the league?
They don't have a rivalry with Arsenal, bro. They don't have no trophies.
It's not a rivalry. It's not a rivalry.
Have no trophies. We don't have a rival with Arsenal, bro. Stop putting this
rivalry.
on us.
Because you know, I was like, it was Liverpool and Man City that was going for it.
Even that's not
MB.
What?
MB, guess what? Even at our lowest, we still had more relevancy than you lot.
I don't care about relevance. I'm talking
no,
about.
Wait, let me land. So listen, congratulations. You lot are winning trophy now.
Lovely.
But listen to me, and I've told you this, and I will say this. We are bigger than you.
And we don't care about who's bigger.
Listen. Right now, you're winning the trophies. Congratulations. You're better right now. Right now. But I'm telling you,
Arsenal
we are bigger. We have been a big listen. We are a better club than you. We know this for facts. We know this for facts. We're a better club than you.
Okay, say that.
Facts. Right? We have actual fans. 1, 2 of all.
Lovely.
Listen, we have legends. 3. Do you know what I'm saying?
Lovely.
Second of all, we are actually a likable club.
Okay.
So listen, those 4 factors.
Now what difference? What difference is that? What's the difference between that and the nonsense from Man United fans for the last 10 years? What's the difference?
Listen, we can't speak for what Man United say, innit? I can only speak for us. Listen, I can only speak for us.
Y'all don't have trophies, so you start saying we're a bigger club.
I can only speak for us.
We don't care.
Listen, we had a little.
We don't care. That's the thing.
My life, Arsenal have more trophies than City. What do you?
I know you do. I didn't say you have more.
Nah, he's talking about like right now, like in the recent years. That's what he's talking about.
Right now, honestly, right now, no one's competing with City.
That's what he's saying.
Right now, we have more fans. That's what all the losers have been saying for the last 10 years. So continue until you win a trophy.
Well, like I said, it's not a rivalry.
Until y'all win the league or Champions League, y'all can beat a bigger club. We don't care.
I've said it. Arsenal City is not a rivalry. You man are the better team right now. We're on top of one around. You're on top. We're not around.
Listen. Can I listen. Can I just say?
We beat you.
Can I
and
just?
you
Oh my God.
That's
Can
why
I
we're
just
having
say
a
though? Can
conversation.
I just
I'm
add?
like to
Listen.
say something.
Yeah. No.
No.
We have to divert back to the other guys. But can I just say this is an Elon United? The fact that we have to try and throw us Arsenal into the mix with City so they can get a bit of rivalry because clearly you man ain't doing your job properly.
United fans
So
are
let's get back
supporters
onto them,
for the
man,
league,
bruv.
bro, like they did every season.
Let's get back onto them, man,
We
bruv.
gotta quickly with the league than Arsenal. We gotta quickly with the league than Liverpool.
The only team that can talk to Man City in recent years is Liverpool. Other than Liverpool, I don't think any
And
other
Chelsea.
team in the league. Chelsea, yeah, they won a Champions League and a league like 5 years ago. But Chelsea
Man had to get it in there quickly.
cannot talk
I had to sneak it in there.
Chelsea cannot talk from 10th place, bro. We cannot hear you
put in my
from
form
10th
real
place.
quick.
We can't hear you from 11th place. You gotta be up the table.
Man, today is the 31st. You know what I mean? It's just a date, man.
Nah, don't kill
Time
me.
gonna fly.
Don't kill me.
Nah, but Man
Nah,
City
but
is about us of the clubs right now. Right now, Man City.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
No, but listen.
Right now, in 10 years, it's two different things, bro. It's been
So you think for 10 years, Man City has been dominating the league?
For 10 years, yes, we have.
Okay.
I'll say 7.
Times.
I'll say 7
times in 10 years. That's dominating. What do you mean?
10 years? Yeah. 20 what? 2013?
Come on, man. Come on.
But
man.
like, MB, listen. Fantastic.
I United won the league in 2013.
Can we get on to these other guys, please? Guys, I have notes in my brain that I don't want to lose. Can we get back onto Man United, bruv? Because I have questions. I have questions. I remember let's take it back down to memory lane when I was told my captain wasn't good enough and Aubameyang was shameful and just how can he be? How can he be? You know what I'm saying? So no.
Man. It was never let that go. I swear to God.
Oh, I was triggered that day. So I took a mental note. I said, okay. I said 1-0 Tunjai. Right now, I'm in the lead. Because 2 captains in. And bro, talk to me. Niggas tried to get onto not Bruno, Odegaard. They tried to go onto Odegaard, but they were forgetting the original ghost of Bruno Fernandes, bro. The original ghost of Bruno Fernandes. Yet again, another big game. Another one he has not delivered, and he's cried and moaned. And this is why personally I said he's not world class. He has ability, he's very good, but world class, bro, I can't. Because even when he's not playing well, he does stuff that makes you not like him. Even I can sit here and say, listen, when Odegaard don't play well, I see him tracking back. I see him putting in the work rate and the energy that we need from him, even though he's not playing well. I can't say the same for Bruno Fernandes, walking around, moaning at people, trying to tell people how to play when he's not even playing well, overhitting balls, not controlling, not being the guy to alleviate pressure in that midfield, losing 50-50s against guys who are smaller than him. Little things like that for me is why I don't think he's world class. So that one there, Marcus Rashford, I'm not going to get onto you. I'll let everyone else do that. But 350 bags a week. Just saying.
Yeah, 50.
I'm just saying. We was told Abba. We was told Abba. Why is he 350? Mesut Ozil 350. I guess the curse is now onto Rashford, because right now for Rashford, listen, I like Marcus. I have high expectations for him, innit? But for right now, bro, I had to trade this guy out of my FPL team. That's how bad it is. I've had to trade this guy, bruv. I've had to trade in Rashford in my FPL for what's that guy? James Maddison. Understand that, bruv. I support Arsenal and I had to put a Tottenham player in my FPL because Marcus Rashford is not cooking, bruv. why isn't he cooking, Mohammed? Answer that first of all. Let's start off with why do you think he's not cooking?
Who, Rashford?
Yeah, why do you think he's not cooking?
I think it's a combination of things, bro. I think it's a combination of things. I think Rashford, the way he plays as a player himself, he's a what do you call it? He's a informed kind of player. Like he plays based off form, right? So I think right now we're in the position. Say it again.
He's a purple patch merchant. That's what we were saying last season.
I'll stick to my. I'll use
all last season. He was having a purple patch, and you're like, nah, Rashford's world class. World class players don't play based on form; they play based on ability.
I'll stick to my words, right? And I think right now the team is in a position where like it's a combination of things, but you can't look at. I can't look at Rashford and blame him, bro. Like
I'm blaming Bruno. I've told you this.
Blaming Rashford.
I'm not blaming Rashford. I'm blaming Bruno. And I think my prime example. No, sorry. Can I just say my prime example is in that midfield? Yeah, when I looked at it, he was the senior head. You had Scott McTominay, who in and out of form, just come back into the team. Amrabat, first ever Manchester derby. Christian Eriksen, obviously he's a vet, but he's not a starter for you lot. So when I looked at that midfield, I only saw him as that. You are the leader in that midfield. You are the conductor. So I'm not blaming Rashford because it's not his fault.
But you didn't ship Bruno to the right. So you're not really helping Rashford when you ship Bruno to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my main criticism of Ten Hag is like, why are you shipping Bruno to the right? Because you see, yeah, Eriksen helped. Like I think Eriksen, yeah, you can play him. But if you're looking for that team to progress forward, right, you need to have the 10, right? And let me tell you, let me break y'all this. Let me break y'all down, right? Let me start with individually, right? Rashford, you want that 350. You want to be the big player. In games like this, you gotta step up. You gotta step up. You gotta do something. Yeah, he had that chance that he missed, but Rashford this whole season he hasn't taken the game to the Skopjenek and performed. Like he's always also moaning, and it's always somebody that's not doing something for him. Some cases he has a point, but again, if you want to be the main guy running that team, being the point man, you have to figure out a way to do it. You can't be like you can't allow people to just say you are on form kind of player if you want to be that guy, right? That's for him. Bruno Fernandes, again, yeah, you're the captain, bro. You got to figure it out. Like, you got to improve your game. There's certain things about his games that, he gives away possession. Everyone complains about that. I saw K wrote a whole message. I haven't read it because I didn't want to, like, get into all that. I didn't want to even allow all that. But I understand what Kate is saying, too. It's fair. Like, all the criticism they throw on Bruno is fair. I'm willing to accept all of that, but I need him to be productive. And right now, he's not informed. The only player in Manchester United that's quality right now is Højlund. That's it. He's the only player right now that I'm looking at. I'm like, bro, you are putting in quality, and he's not scoring. But even at him, like I can understand the Højlund again. I can understand him a little bit. But when I look at that team, that's the only person I see really trying and actually putting in performances. Nobody else. And that in itself just shows United where we are right now, bro. It's shameful. And who else am I gonna go to? Right. So when you look at that team, I can't, even all these players, I feel like the team's not working properly, bro. I don't feel like we have quality players. It goes back to the summer. When I look at that, when you look at last season, why United were putting in those string of performances, it was because of Eriksen, Casemiro were playing very well. And then you had Rashford scoring in the goals. But it's really because of Eriksen, Casemiro, and Bruno being able to have control that ball and being able to pass. That was the reason why we put in those consecutive amount of wins. So when I'm looking at that as a United fan from last season, I'm like, okay, Ten Hag had a sort of a system. I'm understanding like this is what's working. Then you ask yourself, like, how can I improve upon this, right? We all saw Eriksen last season. Eriksen cannot put in 90 minutes in performance, bro. He puts in a good 45 minutes, maybe 60, after he gasses out. We all saw that. Everybody saw that. You also saw that Casemiro, the way he plays, he's going to get suspended. And if he misses, we miss him out there. So then you ask yourself, if you're buying transfers, you need to replace these type of players or bring in someone to help them out. So then I'm looking at it, okay, who do you go get? Amrabat. Okay, maybe. All right, I'm not mad at that. I won't be my first choice, but I'm not mad at that. But who was the first player you went and signed? You went and signed Mason Mount. I don't understand that Mason Mount signing, bro. Because if you look at that team, the way we playing, we need someone that can grab the ball and pass and be a possession type of player. You needed a younger Eriksen. So when you then go sign a Mason Mount, whose game is not to hold the ball and make passes and create space and all that, that's not his game, right? And I heard Ten Hag saying something, one of his previous questions, like when they were questioning about the Mason Mount sign, he said that, Eriksen, even the role he asked Eriksen to play last season, Eriksen, that wasn't really his type of player, but we kind of molded him that. I kind of understand that a little bit, but Eriksen has always been a creative player. That's always been his game. Yeah, he might have not played that low back in the midfield, but that's the way he plays. So with this United thing, but it's a combination of things. And I'm hearing people right now, I was listening, remember when I was doing the review with Jide, he was saying that we shouldn't be focused on blaming Ten Hag. And I agree with that, right? I agree with that. I think Ten Hag, we shouldn't be calling for him right now, but I think that he has some questions, that he's making fundamental mistakes right now, bro. He's making big fundamental mistakes. And as a manager, bro, when your team is in this type of position, you need to be able to make good decisions, bro. That lineup was shit. Everybody know, when he does this shit where when people playing well, you keep them in the team. Bro, you the manager, make a fucking decision, bro. Make a fucking decision. We all know that I could have told you that McTominay shouldn't have started that game, bro. Not when you have Mason Mount on the bench. You need to press them guys. Put Mason Mount. Yes, Eriksen in the team. Yes, play him, but you need a Mason Mount. Why the fuck you not playing him? You bring him for all this money. This is the game to play him. He has energy. Put him in there. When you saw the first half, even after the first half, you can see what's going on. Play him. Why the fuck you playing Lindelof on left back? Why when Reguilon's on the bench? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. And he's doing this dumbass shit where he's like, oh yeah, this guy's playing well, so I'm gonna have to keep him on the bench. Nah, nigga, you gotta win. You gotta win, bro. And you gotta make tough decisions. So if you gotta fucking bench Maguire himself, who scored goals, you gotta bench him, bro. Because you're the manager. You gotta make decisions. So this game, this whole thing, bro, it's not a one-off, bro. There's a lot of things that's wrong with United right now, and Ten Hag is not doing himself a favor, bro. Because ultimately, I like that picture I'm showing you, bro. If you go back to when Moyes, we've all been complaining about all this. So there's certain things that's out of his control, but he also needs to start making good decisions with the asset he has, and he's not doing that. He's not making good decisions, bro.
Abla, this is a question to him, yeah. Seeing the United lineup, do you think Ten Hag mentally thought, I'm gonna set up shop, but try and see if we can nick it? Do you think that was? I think that was the game plan, but I want to know what you think.
I don't think Ten Hag expected to win that game, but at the moment, I don't think Ten Hag goes into any game expecting to win. To be very honest, but honestly, United, they could on paper they're the favorites, but honestly, there's no game this season where I go into it thinking United are definitely going to win. Ten Hag, I don't rate as a manager. I haven't seen United improve. I don't know any players that have improved since Ten Hag joined United. Everyone seems to be on a decline. All the players he signed, apart from maybe Casemiro and Martinez, no one's really performed to the level that they're supposed to perform. So I'm not seeing any positives from United. I don't know whether it's Ten Hag. I don't know whether it's a club they can play. They play as if they want, but honestly, right now United are just they're in the mud, and I'm loving it. Inject it.
Inject it, damn.
I mean, it goes. listen, bro. I'm not even gonna defend anybody right now. The fans, anybody want to criticize United, go for it. They can criticize United because we're allowing them. We are putting ourselves in these positions, bro. We're putting ourselves in these positions, and it's really, for me, it's hard. Where like I know what the problem is, and no one like I like when ultimately y'all know where I lay my blame at. You can see it. You can see it 1,000 times, bro. And it's for multiple reasons. Again, you see that picture underneath it. We were saying the same things with Moyes. We said the same things with Van Gaal. We said the same things with Mourinho. We said the same things with Oli. Now we're saying the same things with Ten Hag. So then you gotta ask yourself, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? You know? So
no, there's still the Glazers can be a problem, but there's still a level of performance that you expect on the pitch. Like as much as you can say, okay, there's something wrong with the club, your players that are on big money should still be stepping up. They should still be working hard. They should still be performing when they're on the pitch. There's no excuse for that. Just because the Glazers aren't doing what they're supposed to do doesn't mean that Bruno Fernandes can walk around the pitch and give in that type of performance. That's not on the Glazers. The Glazers are somewhat to blame, but yeah, that blame has to be spread around.
I won't deny that, right? But my thing is, right, you can throw a wide acquisition like that. Yeah, the players gotta perform, but you gotta look at it. How are they supposed to perform, right? You have a Maguire, Johnny Evans starting.
Yeah, who picked them?
Fuck, bro. What the fuck? Why is Varane starting? In 2023, why the fuck does Manchester United have Harry Maguire and fucking Johnny Evans starting, bro?
But then you have
Victor Lindelof as left back, bro. So like what I'm trying to show you is that since Moyes was there, right? How did we get here, bro? You gotta ask yourself that, like, how, like, why is Ten Hag allowed to have fucking Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof in the fucking team, bro? Like, why? Like, you gotta like, why is that still happening, bro? Like, I don't understand that. Like, how can you succeed with that? I heard somebody said today, like, bro, we brought Onana in. Yeah, I think Onana, this was his best game. Like, I think so. And just like being a fucking goalkeeper, I don't care about all these possession shit. If you're a goalkeeper, bro, I expect you to make saves, bro. I expect you to give your team a chance to win the game. And today, I felt like he did that. I think that like that double save with Haaland, that's what I expect from a Man United goalkeeper, bro. I expect when like you're not supposed to make saves, you make the saves and you give your team a chance. Like you reset. David De Gea did that years and years and years, bro. That's what the fuck I expect from a goalkeeper. Now, everything else playing from the back, that's a bonus, nigga. If you cannot make saves, I don't want to fucking see you. So today, I'm happy with him, bro. I'm not gonna criticize him. But again, let's look at utilizing Onana. Let's look at that. You want to utilize Onana. You want to help. You want to make him keep possession and play that. You got to give him something in front of him. But you can't have that because you have fucking Johnny Evans, and Harry Maguire in front of him. Even Varane, bro. Varane should be starting to get replaced. So when I tell you guys all this, like, the club is not being run properly, and the people we have in there, like, Varane should be like next season, realistically, Varane should not be here next season, bro. Realistically, like, he should not be in the 11 next season, right?
Neither should Rashford or Bruno.
No.
I'm not
talking about quality. No, listen, no, you're missing my point. I'm just saying that if you running the club properly, how old is Varane?
Bro, no, if you're running the club properly,
I see what you're saying, PK. We're gonna get to that. No, hold on. No, let me finish my point. I'm just telling you, how old is Varane? How old is fucking Johnny Evans?
How old is Thiago Silva?
Like,
Bro, Ten Hag signed Johnny Evans. Like, that's not on the business. Ten Hag watched him play.
Nah,
and said,
actually,
yeah,
nah. I don't. Nah, that one I don't. That one I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree that Ten Hag okayed that. I think he just said whatever. I have to deal with it. That one personally,
Who,
I
Johnny
don't
Evans?
think. Yeah,
because
I don't think that was his.
when United had their injury, yeah, he brought in Johnny Evans before Harry Maguire. Like, you
Yeah.
don't do that with a player that
No,
you're just.
no, but that's because no. But listen, we know they don't see eye to eye. Like that one there, I'm not looking at it thinking it's the manager. At the end of the day, like I feel like listen, what we can blame them, what we can blame them manager on is the lack of goals from the attackers. I feel like that, yes, we can blame the manager because he's not coaching them to be in the positions to score the goals. We can blame the manager on that part, I think. Who he brings is 50-50 because we know, I know Man United as a club, they always sign who they want, but they always give a manager some of the players they want. Like, Casemiro, that was a club signing. I feel like someone, because even if you look at my background, I think someone like Mason Mount, I think Mason Mount was a 50-50. I think Ten Hag likes him, but I think that was like a club signing, like we need to get English young players, all of that nonsense that they try to do in it. So I think the signings is 50-50 because Man United have never given it's like Guardiola. I don't think Guardiola controls every single signing, but he has a say in it. And I think that's how Man United operate, but more heavy on the people that sign. But for me, I have to say, and I've said this to Mohamed, wrap your head around that you will have to let go of either Bruno or Rashford if you want to progress that team, that midfield. Let me say that. If you want to progress that midfield, one of them has to go. I don't know who, but one of them has to. That's just what I think.
I'm not opposed to all that. The reason I feel like sometimes we're targeting these people is like there's so much people worse than them that we haven't talked about getting rid of, bro. Like I understand. Like, okay, fine. If you have somebody that's out playing Bruno, fine. But these niggas, like, you have 3-4 people that's still playing that are not even playing at their level. So, like, I'm not opposed to any of these guys, bro. Everybody's replaceable, bro. From the start to the top, everybody's replaceable. But when you have so many players who are just playing at a mediocre level, like, I'm not like, these are just hot names you want to say. Hot, like the Bruno and Rashford are just hot names you people like. They're just names that people like, they fucking bring up the shit. Bro, there's a lot of people that perform, bro. Like, it's before you even get to Rashford is the one, is semi doing something there, bro. Who else is performing on that week? Who else?
But listen.
Bruno,
but you see this shit.
Eriksen has a good 45 minutes in him. Why
but
is
you see
still
this?
there?
But bro, this is where I feel like maybe you a little bit directly, you're not understanding why those two names are that, yes, they are the faces or whatever. But you have to understand, yeah, if the two stars are not performing, and not just for 1 year, but for 2 years, something has to quit. Something has to give up. Where fans have to say, "Hey, we're in a slump right now, and you lot aren't helping. You're making it worse. One of you lot has to pull your shit together, literally, and help us, drag us over the line."
Let me ask you this, BK, right? So you're saying we got to replace, or one of them has to go, Bruno or Rashford, right? Right? That's what you're saying. Yeah. On your background, you're then asking the same people that did all those signings to sign someone else. These are not footballing people, bro. They've been doing dumb decisions. I just told you, since David Moyes, look at all these managers, look at all these signings. They've been doing all that. So then you want to give them another one? That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, it's like from the top to the bottom, the club is all fucked up, bro. So this look at behind you. That's not even the whole list. That's just Ten Hag. So look at the signings they've been making. These are the same people that signed Fellaini, that signed Falcao, Schweinsteiger. I can go on, bro. They've been trying to do something from the longest. They don't know what they're doing.
But
They
this is the same.
know what they're doing.
But bro,
They're gonna,
this is the same guys. This bro,
replace Rashford.
these.
They're gonna replace Rashford with someone else that's hot. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna someone who's on his downturn in his career and bring someone else. This is what they've been doing. They've been doing it for how long? How many years they've been doing it, bro?
Gassing up those signings for how long as well? Like when you guys were signing Sancho, you didn't say you didn't want him. When you guys were signing Bruno, you didn't say you didn't want him. All of these signings, you were gassing them up. Anthony, you were gassing them up. Casemiro, you were gassing Varane.
I was never gassed about Anthony.
All these signings, you were gassing up.
I was never gassed about Anthony. I was never gassed.
Excuse you?
Oh, come on.
I wasn't gassed
Let's
about
not do this. Let's not do
on,
this.
man.
All of your signings. This is the thing about United fans. Yeah?
You man saw Garnacho play for 20 minutes and you said he's way better than Martinelli. Like, come on, man. Let's not do
That's
this.
the United gas up their players like.
Yeah, he knows this. He knows. He knows this. They saw Garnacho for 20. Garnacho had 20 minutes, bruv, and they said,
hey, United fans, you gotta hold your hands up. You guys are part of the problem. As much as you can say that the club is rotten, you guys are part of the problem. What will happen next season is they're gonna go and throw money at some player. United fans are gonna gas them up and pretend everything's okay. You're gonna win 1-2 games at the start of the season. Everything's okay. And then
it's like Chelsea, bro.
And then all of a sudden, the Norwich fans,
when Chelsea signed Timo Werner, they thought they had the dog's bollocks. They thought
the league that year.
Bro, shush. When Chelsea and you see with that, yeah. But like, it's a bit of joke and a bit of banter when I say this. United, are your skins thick enough? Pause. Are they thick enough to handle the ups and downs this is going? Like, I'm telling you, bro, it is going to get worse. Can you lot handle it and mentally keep it together? Because right now, every United fan I know is on meltdown. Every United fan I know is on meltdown. And that to me shows.
I'm curious to know what Nick who goes to the games. I'm curious to know what he thinks, bro. You know
listen, him right now, he needs to think about his thoughts and then we can bring him on.
Did he go to the game?
Like, nah, he did.
Yeah, nah, we gotta get Nick back because I'm curious to see. I'll tell you this, right? One thing I noticed when I was in the game, right? I mean, again, I was in a shot for them, so that's different. But they back in the team. They back in they're back in the team. But I'm curious to know like what like some match game, like how will it feel? Because like, bro, honestly, for me, like all these things you're saying are short-term fixes, right? Like I've been supporting Man United my whole life, and I don't plan on changing, right? So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at how is this gonna change? You have to root out the problem, bro. You can't just fix minor, and that's what we've been doing. We've been fixing minor things. Like the time we wanted Sancho was when Oli was there, and you could see what Oli was doing, and you could see the right wing was the one that's missing, and Sancho was in what he needed was the missing piece.
He was the ideal,
It was the ideal choice. So at that time, it makes sense. Everything that Oli was doing. So then when you change Oli, you change everything again. You bring in these little pieces.
I wanted Oli out as well. So
I never wanted. They were bro. Like
he was a Oli. Oh yeah, he was an Oli guy.
I'm not saying Mohamed specifically. I'm saying United fans in general. You guys are not like.
It's a big niggas gonna have different opinions though, bro. But you gotta listen.
If Mohamed celebrated Halloween, he would have went as Oli, bro. I swear to God.
This is my point.
Man would just see man up the wing on the
bus. Last minute goal.
Go from we have the best manager in the world. We have the worst manager in the world. When Ole was here, it was Ole's at the wheel. And then all of a sudden, it's Ole out. When Ralph Rangnick comes in, it's Ralph Rangnick's the one that told
a better manager than Arteta.
We've been talking about United for a minute. We're going to let Chelsea slide. Are we going to let Chelsea slide?
Oh, no. We will be there. We will be there, bro.
All I'm just trying to show you guys is right? All I'm just trying to show you guys before we move on. All I'm trying to show you guys is there, right?
United
have problems.
MB, look, right? We will be there.
Problems, right?
Cheers.
And We gotta change it, bro. You gotta change the
Think
problem.
about
And
it.
you have because today, you think that Glazers gave a fuck about this match today? They don't. I bet these niggas don't even know what happened.
Nah, they did. Nah. Today they know.
Today, what happened?
Bro, I don't think they watched the game.
Like, bro,
nah, bro. What I'm trying to show you is that, bro. What I'm trying to show you is that, like BK saying, do we have the skin? Do we have it? Do we have that? Like, do they even care? Like, first of all, you have the like. What I'm trying to show you, when I'm saying, do they even care? Right? Today, they should be sitting there and Monday, seeing like, yo, how can we get back to winning the league? Like, what do we need to do? Like, what do we need to do? Like, they need to have a meeting and figure it out. They don't care. It's business as usual. So what I'm trying to show you is that you have people that control the club that don't care about how it's being run as long as their money is correct. So how can we go through BK saying it's gonna take a while? How can we go through that and have light at the end of the tunnel when these niggas do not give a fuck, bro? That's what I'm trying to show, and that's why y'all don't understand why what I'm putting the Glazers out is because I need somebody up there making decisions, putting money in the club that wants to see this team succeeding on the pitch. And the people
tell Gary Neville to go
give a fuck, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't care, bro. As long as these niggas' money keep coming in every week, they don't care, bro. They don't care, and y'all don't understand.
Wait, I talk about the players or the Glazers? Because
they're fucking Glazers, bro. They don't care.
It's because you said every week. So
you cannot have people that making decisions. All they're gonna do is, what's the next player that we can sign that's kind of like keep the fans happy for a little bit, and then sign that nigga and fuck off again. They don't care. They can probably fire Ten Hag again just to get the impressions up, and then say, "Oh, Jim is here. We gonna da." And then Jim comes again.
Jim is coming in the international post. Jim is coming in the international break.
He owns 20. He doesn't really. Even the Jim. But hold on. This is the biggest. No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. This is the biggest fuck you to the fans, right? Think about this, right? This nigga Jim is coming, and he don't even run. He can't say nothing on the club. He does not own majority of the shares, bro. So it's like a whole fucking hoax. It's like a hoax, bro. It's fucking fake news, bro. It's fucking fake news. This nigga is coming, and he does not run anything, bro. He doesn't have a majority share. He does not vote on fucking nothing, bro. All he's doing is just coming as another face. I was listening to Arsene Wenger this week when I think like Saliba was talking about it, and they were asking about like when his time was there, is he envious that Atletico can spend the money that he wasn't spending? He was saying that when he was his time, there were two owners, and then one of them couldn't really put in that much money because he doesn't really own a share. But when he eventually got control of the club, that's when he started to spend money. So having these owners is important, bro. So then we have these Glazers who don't give a fuck. Jim is gonna come in. They may put in a little bit of money, buy new toilets, do this, but then after it's gonna be like, Jim, shut the fuck up, stay in your corner, this is your check, fuck off. That's it, bro.
My point is, what I was trying to say, the reason why the Glazers can act this way is because United fans are easy to appease. You're gonna get a new, gonna get fired. A new manager is gonna do well. Like, he's better than Pep, he's better than Klopp, better than Arteta. You're gonna get a new player that comes in. He's gonna be a winger, or he's better than Saka. He's better than Salah. Like, you guys do this to yourself. That's my point. Like, you guys are easy to appease. You're gonna make a new signing, or a new manager is gonna come in.
I think it's
that's what's gonna happen. You guys, that's what I'm saying. The Norwich scarves only come out when you guys lose. That's the only time it comes out. When you lose, that's when the Norwich scarf comes out.
Listen, for me, my closing statement on United is you ruined Sir Bobby Charlton's special day, innit? I know it's facts, man. Listen, this was a home game. It was the right way to end him off. Good memorial, and like presentation. Everything was lovely. All you lot needed to do was win, and it would. And personally, if you lot had won this game, I think that would have helped your confidence and the kind of togetherness. And I've told you this. I don't think this is a team. Like I said, I've looked at this United team. Something just don't sit right with me. And if your performance against Fulham next week is the same, then it's very, very looking peak for Eric Ten Hag, personally. He probably won't get fired, but if you lot perform the same way, it's looking peak. And now him looking like what's it called, with the whole Aiden Sancho situation is looking even worse now on his head. And everything is just...
I think it'll be a win-win for both. I think Sancho's gonna be like Sancho, because it would have been worse if Sancho was out and United doing well. I think with United not doing well and Sancho, it'll be a 50-50 for him. I think we should just let him go in January, and it won't be as bad for him, because they were shit when I was there, they were shit when I wasn't, so it wasn't really me, and then we can sell him. So I think it's a win-win for both parties.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm here for the United downfall, but you know what I mean. It's just it's one of those things. Like this season, I don't know if it's a write-off already, but yeah, it's looking peak for you, look. That's the only thing I could say.
At least we're not Chelsea, bro.
Yo, that's nah. I'm not even gonna say what I wanted to say, because we would have just went into a whole different segment. But
nah, for real, I just had my excuses to come in. When I saw Chelsea lose, I'm like, no matter what, at least I ain't got here little touch. You know what I'm saying? At least I ain't got here little touch.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, Lulu, you've been hella quiet on Man United. Like,
yeah, man.
Do you want to give your 2 pence and then we can move on?
You know, Lulu's a goalkeeper. He's still looking at that Sanchez performance.
Oh, that's hilarious. Today, I am peace for Halloween. That's that's my costume.
Man said I am peace for Halloween.
But yeah, Chelsea. You know, Chelsea. It was very interesting, especially when I saw the lineup and I didn't see. So I feel like we missed that in the middle. That was what missing in the middle with.
Well, wait a minute, but you had Caicedo.
Yeah, but in terms of like kind of create with a low block team, it was kind of difficult to create from the middle, especially with them like cutting out all the angles in the center of the pitch. So with Conor Gallagher there right next to him, and I think it was Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer was the only one who was able to create something, but Nicholas Jackson was quiet. Like he was completely quiet throughout this game. Like he plays football like as if like he's daydreaming. Like it seems like he be daydreaming as he plays. Like he don't really be, especially this game. Like he didn't really make no run like to the left or the right, or like trying to create any space for other people. He was just like running in a straight line and then just running back in a straight line. Like it was like he was just doing like drill. Like it was like in a Matrix or some shit. But yeah, I didn't understand it, man. And that's the game plan, bro. And that's these small teams, they have a game plan to play against us. If you come with a low block and you just hold it out for the whole first half, second half, around the 70th minute, whatever minute, you get like a sneaky goal on a counter or some shit, boom, and then it's a goal. I didn't agree with Pochettino with the changes that he made to the team, especially at right back. I feel like you bring in Disasi. I feel like he burned Disasi for height because Brentford is a tall team. But you play my right back and we can attack. We don't have Enzo in the middle who can create for us more goal scoring opportunities. So you might as well play Gusto, who is good attackingly. And then the reason why you brought Disasi for height, that's how they scored us the first goal with Bennett in the sky, right? Back post, decisive. He never looked over his shoulders. He was just looking where the ball was. You gotta look left and right. You gotta look, where the ball is going and stuff. So it didn't make no sense. It was a stupid risk that I feel like he has to learn from, because this cannot continue, bro. How is it that big, like, small teams come here, pack the bus, nigga, we don't score, and then boom, they go score and second and then we win? Nah, you gotta fix that. That right there is impossible.
Man, I can't believe I'm hearing a Chelsea player a Chelsea fan complaining about smash and grab. Shut up.
Low block, like, bro.
Shut up. We're not trying to hear you complaining about no smash and grab.
Crazy. These man subjected to lead to Taliban football, and it's not working again.
The whole Taliban to the Premier League.
Bro, you know what's bad, yeah? As he was talking, I'm just like, ain't these the things of smash and grab, bro? Like, ain't these the inventors of smash and grab?
Yo, our sons are whooping us on our own
tactics.
Tactics, our own methods, so. But we are your father, so you have to relax. You know what I mean? So we got to sort that out.
But like, for me, yeah, what I want to know personally is why is it when Enzo comes out of that midfield, your sixes and eights look clueless? Like, why is it not one of them? Not obviously, I don't think they can do what Enzo does, because Enzo is, he's himself in it. Right. But why is the team not trying to like play to their strengths more? Because I feel like Conor Gallagher was trying to do the Enzo thing when he's not Enzo, rather than doing what he does best, holding the ball, running with it. You get me?
Yeah.
Putting in that work rate. But I feel like when Enzo leaves your midfield, you all are waiting for, let's be real, Cole Palmer, who was the only creator in that game for me.
Yeah.
I think that game in isolation shows why I think you're missing Nkunku and just another creator. Because I feel like if Nkunku was to be back, you can see a situation where Nkunku's the striker, Palmer's the 10, you've got your wingers. Do you get me? You can. Yeah. It's more creators, but this game in isolation, what Pochettino said is true. I need some grown men in this team, because your team's young, innit? So
yeah.
He needs grown men. When did he say that he needs grown men?
Well, he said he needs more experienced players. Let's say that. That's what he said. But we know what. But we know what that means.
Yeah,
he's like, these men are children. I need some adults, bro. Like, I need.
What I'm saying is, when did he say it? Was it after the game?
Oh, that was start of the season when they were linked with
since preseason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm looking at that, bro. Like, how many players did they give Pochettino?
But that's the thing. All the signings that they did, that was all the board signings. That was all technical director and stuff signings. But there was a report that came out that said that now moving forward that Poch is going to be more involved. So we will see in January how that goes. But I do agree with BK. I feel like Conor Gallagher. So here's the thing: if teams are playing a low block, all that you where are you running to? You can't run with the ball because there's no space. So, and I feel like that's the thing, right? Conor Gallagher, like I was saying, right? He's a dog. So you can't, just because a dog takes a shit in the toilet, don't mean he's human. So it's like, he can attempt to do them passes and stuff, but it's not gonna be the same. But that you can't report him. That's him. Conor Gallagher is perfect for like the big games. When you gotta go, like that's perfect. But when it comes to these low blocks, and I feel like us losing Lavia is a big miss too, because we still haven't even seen Lavia even play. So we gotta fix that, because how is it that just Enzo just go missing, boom, that's a big miss. So we have to fix that in the middle, and not man, and we need a striker. We need a striker desperately, because Broja he's still coming from his long-term injury, and he's still like picking up small injuries here and there. It's crucial that we need.
Nicholas Jackson
But
is a striker.
Jackson, you see, the thing with Jackson is, in a typical club, like a big club that's already being run and everything is flowing, Jackson would have been one of them strikers that's coming off the bench. If you're being like real, he's not the
he's not a star. Yeah,
he just appeared on the scene, So I feel like we need a goal scorer to give Nicholas Jackson time to develop and stuff. Yeah, but then we need to go.
Yeah, but like on a trolling thing, was it not last week you man was telling us, you know me, like, this is what I'm saying. Last week it was
man were back.
Like not even they're back, but it was more so.
You were calling for Disasi too. You were calling for Disasi to come back to the team.
Disaster class.
But normally it would have been Levi Cowell as a left back and Disasi as the center back, and it would have been Goof Stewart right back. That's why I didn't understand that, because Cucurella can't really attack like that for real.
No, but I thought he played well, Cucurella, though. So I don't think.
No, but attackingly, like, bro, look at that chance that Kopama had when he passed over the top to him, and then he could have easily to Nani. You know what I mean? Like, if that was
I thought he would have shot that.
Bro, he hit it with his right foot. That was a weak attempt too. It went straight to the keeper. He could have just tapped it right there to Nani. Nani was like right there, and Nani could have just tapped it in. We had so many chances, we just couldn't take it. But I mean, I feel like it's cool, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like this loss is like a okay. Now I'm curious to see now what they do next, because from what's been happening ever since these new directors has come in, when something is spotted, they react. That's what happened when he got injured. We went to go get Cole Palmer, So
which is why I think you lot will get Austin, man. I've said this already.
I prefer Ivan Toney. I don't know. I
leave my future Arsenal player out of this. Stop trying.
I was trolling him since his Brentford days, man. That marriage don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Listen, that marriage makes perfect sense. Like perfect sense.
Eddie.
You thinking Arsenal?
Yeah, facts. I know Ivan Toney's coming Arsenal.
But he did say he was an Arsenal fan too. He's
not an Arsenal fan.
I was like, damn.
He's not an Arsenal fan. He just like
he did say he would like to go to Arsenal.
But he also said he would like to go to Liverpool, so he's keeping his options open. Yeah, I think he's a Liverpool fan.
But Lulu, right?
Yeah.
You guys, I feel like, that right now we're the ones that's like, both of us is like it's looking crazy.
Niggas say we. Why don't put us in the boat, Nick? Be on your own boat.
I tried to ask that question. Look, I tried to ask that question some weeks ago, and both of you, this is the mad thing. Both of you said, "Why are you comparing us to each other?" And I'm like,
listen, I'm getting to a point. But I think for Chelsea, y'all have the influx of quality.
Let me see when you two are playing each other.
Like what's the deal? Is it a punch thing? Like, you saying you need more players, but like y'all bought like squads. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had like two squads.
Man United versus Chelsea, the 6th of December. We will be there.
Oh yeah, we'll be ready.
But look though, like what would you say? Is it like it's Punch, like how is Punch performing right now? Because I'm not gonna lie, like he's this is his first year, but ever since I've heard him it's been a lot of complaining though. Like I haven't seen Punch take responsibility out of anything since
fake.
Got there.
Dude, that picture looks fake.
I haven't heard him take responsibility out of anything. He's been passing the blame off, or just kind of like just been brushing it off, in my opinion.
I feel like way Posh has been handling, he's been handling it very well. I watch all of his press conferences, and in his press conferences, he does take responsibilities. He does take the blame for stuff, and he does address the exact issues. And Posh says that his team needs goals. That's what he's been saying. And if you look at the profile we have in our team, this is a project squad. The reason why I can't even we're not even in the same conversation is that we have an actual plan, which is okay, we're gonna invest in the youth and we're gonna grind out of this results and develop them to become stars for the team and play for the team. Right. So with your case, it's a complete different. I mean, you banning a youngster, next minute you banning a whole old head. But you know, I can only speak for Chelsea, which is that Pochettino right now, if this was any other manager, we probably would have even been worse because in the big games we've been performing well. Games where people expect us to lose, we've been performing well. It's just that this game, it was tailor-made that Brentford will come and do that because especially with the key players that we have missing, which is Enzo, right? So the other player which is supposed to come on back, Enzo, is also injured too. Like our first 11 is all recovering from injury. Badia Shield, Reece James just coming back from injury. Chilwell's injured. And Kunku, he like preseason, like just a random injury just happened. So, you know, it's these are excuses, but you don't really hear me saying it too much because it's like even the players that we have there.
I can throw the injury. I can throw the injury.
And that's why
I can throw the injury excuse as well, bro. I can throw the injury. I can say the injury excuse as well.
How many players do you have missing from this game?
Luke Regulon just came back, or just like this is his first game back. Varane, he played 30 minutes the last game. Casemiro is injured. Luke Shaw is injured. Wan-Bissaka is injured.
Regular is not even good enough to play for Spurs, so I don't even think him playing
I'm telling you, I don't have a left back, nigga. That's the point. I don't have a left back. That's the point.
That's your problem because you know Ten Hag has been there for like 70. Ten Hag has been there for like 70 games now, so he should be able to know his players and know how to fill them in and all this stuff. Pochettino's only been there for what, 10 games, 11 games maybe. He don't know these niggas. He don't know none of them niggas. He's getting to know these niggas on a daily basis, even the academy. Like he's say, oh, just being played from academy, but I don't know these niggas. Like I'm just getting to know them. So it's just the reality of the fact. So it's normal and it's custom that we're gonna be going through this shit. You know what I mean? Why y'all going through this shit? You're gonna hear me with all these excuses, but these are legitimate reasons why we're going through this shit. It's just the mere facts.
Same, so, injury is injury. I don't like if you injured first team players are injured first team players. Like there's no back and forth about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you still have a squad.
This niggas so broke. They want to be a part of the rich team. Yo, you red in Manchester. I'm in London. Don't. We're not in the same boat. Don't be ruined and all this. We don't speak French over here. We speak English.
Still have players. You know, you out here giving me 7 months, 70 games. You know what I'm saying? Like you out here giving me 7 months, 70 games. But what about the fact that Brentford in the last 7 months, Brentford has won more games at Stamford Bridge than Chelsea?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fact, but
crazy stat though, right?
Was dogging you as out 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 on a consecutive basis with like Graham Potter.
For opposition team to have more wins in your home stadium than you is crazy.
No, but to be fair, Chelsea's home record has been poor.
I don't want to hear nothing. For opposition,
you've gone 20 years without winning the Premier League or the Champions League combined.
Yo, hold on. This is not a regular stat. For opposition team to have more wins in your own stadium than you is crazy, bro. For a professional first division top team, for opposition team to have more wins in your stadium than you is crazy, bro. We can't just go over that stat. That's a crazy stat.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. How many trophies do they have? with all of that.
That's not what we're talking about, bro. You can't brush that off, bro. You can't brush that off.
I sure can.
Like
when we're doing tours at Stamford Bridge, when they're doing the tours, we show trophies. When they're doing tours in their stadium, they show newspapers. Shit they were doing back in the 90s and stuff. So, I mean, Brentford, it is what it is. Brentford is a good team. Like, there's no shame in losing to Brentford. Brentford is actually a good team. They're beating you guys too, you know. This is the same Brentford that beating you guys with Mwembo and Wissa. Like, this is a good team. So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying you losing to Brentford. I'm just saying that they have more wins than you in your stadium, bro. Like that, you can't run away from that, bro.
Well, I never ran from it. I've never ran from it. I said it's a transition. I'm keep telling you it's a transition.
That's like relegation form. Like, that's like a relegation team playing against like one of the top teams, bro.
Brentford's relegation
like
team.
No, I'm saying those kind of stats. You hear those stats in like relegation teams, bro. Like a Sheffield, a QPR. That's when you hear those type of stats being thrown up. For opposition fan to have more wins than you, bro, in your own stadium, that's some shit that you won't associate with big teams. So I'm just saying that, like, that's crazy. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is disgusting, like your toilet. But if you're looking at it with what happened, the history is that Roman Abramovich lost his club because of a war. The same war that's happened. There's a war that happened in Israel with the Palestine, but they haven't come get anybody that's Israel based. We already know what's going on. We lose a club, we get a new club, and a person comes in 3 days, 5 days has to get a club. We get a club mid-season, boom. He don't know anything about football. We already know what the story is. Now this is the present time. All of these that you're telling me is cool, it's gonna happen. I've already said this, I already told people that Buckle Up is gonna be a long season. It is what it is. We're gonna have our ups, we're gonna have our downs. But I know that we actually have a structure to build on our team and develop it to go. You don't even have a structure. You don't even know the people who are buying players on your team don't even know footballers. They're buying players that they see go viral and shit. We actually have an actual structure. So we're just going to sit here and go through the process. It is what it is. We lose to Brentford. They say you have 3 wins at Stamford Bridge. More than Stamford Bridge. It is what it is. But guess what? At the end of the day, we got more victories than Brentford. We got more trophies than Brentford. And it is what it is. Congratulations, Brentford. With Mwembo, that's a great attack. There's no shame in that. That's a great attack. Great counter. They know how to put the ball in the net. We don't. Right now, we don't. So we're going to get players to be able to do that.
You talking all this chess, right? In the beginning of the season, I told y'all I'm not really sure about all these signings. I told y'all the only one I would possibly is probably Højlund, right? And I knew kind of this was the kind of season we're gonna have. I was expecting it. But you, on the other hand, were telling us if we give you 4 signings, you was not expecting once you get those signings for your teams to be close to relegation. So now, what has changed from when you were looking at the beginning of the season? All you were making all those signings, you were saying, "I just need 4 more positions. If you sign these 4 positions, we're ready." So what has changed from that guy that was talking to now? Because now you're talking all this chess talk, this and United and all that, but you still got your signings and you still shit with all your vision and all your everything.
What's it called? I only spoke about United because you brought them into the conversation. I really don't care about United. I don't think we're in the same boat. I think it's a dynasty. I feel like the players that I wanted, the 4 players, one came in injured. He couldn't play. So I don't know what more you want. The one thing that we are struggling to do is score goals. And the person who's coming in to score the goals is injured. So I don't know how you expect the team to score the goals when the main guy is injured.
Nicholas Jackson brought in for?
Nicholas Jackson is a young striker. He wasn't. I promise you, Nicholas Jackson was going to be on the bench. And was going to play up top.
What was he brought in for? Was he not to score goals?
And players, but to be part of the team. It's like this, right? You have your core players. It's like this. You have your core players, and then you have your bench players. You have your first 15. You have your first 11. You have your first whatever. Nicholas Jackson was supposed to be past the first 15.
You're on record in this podcast by saying Nkuku is not a striker.
He's not, but he can play there. It's the modern day football. You have Firmino, who wasn't a striker. He was a 10. He played up top. He did the job. and Kuku can do the job up top. It happens.
Kuku was
But at
brought
least
in to score majority of your goals.
What?
You have Nicholas Jackson was brought in to score goals.
He barely scored goals. The only reason why he was brought in was his style of play, the way he plays the ball. But he wasn't brought in to score goals. Broja was injured, so we need a second choice striker. So that's why we brought in Nicholas Jackson, and we brought in.
You gonna allow that? You gonna allow that Nicholas Jackson was not brought in to score goals? That's a statement. That's a statement. That's your statement. Nicholas Jackson was not brought in to score goals.
What are you talking about?
That's what you just said.
I would say more.
This nigga just want to.
I would say more he was.
And this nigga arguing me.
I would say more he was brought into. I would say he was brought to not start. I would say that he was brought to score goals. Don't get that twisted. Maybe to start. I think he
play like the Eddie Nketiah role, like to come off the bench. Like
whoa. Don't talk about my hat-trick hero like that.
He could have scored 4. Oh.
Why are you shaking your head? He's banged the hat-trick before Marcus Rashford. Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head. Eddie scored the hat-trick before Rashford. Let's not do this.
Rashford scored a hat-trick. What are you talking about?
When has Rashford scored a hat-trick?
Against Leipzig.
Oh?
Against who?
Against who?
Prem.
Wait, who did he say?
RB Leipzig.
In the Premier League, I think.
In the Prem, bro. Like, what's this guy talking
it's hard
about?
It's hard to score a hat trick in the Champions League than it is in the Premier League.
RB Leipzig. I think that's even bullshit. I'm gonna check this, bro. Hold on. I think that's even bullshit myself, bro. I can't lie. I think that's even.
He probably scored against Minty Land.
MB, since you just came, we've just had a little dialogue about Chelsea's attack, but against Brentford, where do you think that they went wrong?
I didn't see the game yet.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. Well, they lost 2-0, you know?
I saw they lost 2-0, but I haven't watched their highlights yet.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I thought you would have seen the highlights. Well, like, okay. Now let me ask you another question that you don't need to watch the highlights. After playing us, were you shocked that they lost, or were you?
I was not expecting them to lose to Brentford.
Yeah,
I was not expecting that.
So, but wait, do you think that was more of a confidence thing, or you think that the players are just it was a bad day in the office and then they charge it?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's a confidence thing because they're not really. I mean, they've had a couple games, couple positive results, but I think all in all, they're still kind of finding their play style under their manager and everything. So I think it was just a bad performance, a bad day at the office, but I don't think it's nothing to like look too deeply into. I'm pretty sure their next game, then probably gonna put in a better performance. And Brentford, they're not the easiest team to play against at the end of the day. So like it's not I won't like it's a bad result for sure for Chelsea to lose against Brentford. I think they were at home, right?
Yeah,
there was.
That's a bad result, but like Chelsea, this season they've been on and off, start and go. It's one of their stop performances, but yeah, I don't think it's nothing to look too deeply into. I think it's just a bad day at the office for Chelsea.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
I'm pretty sure if I see the highlights, it's like, they didn't create a lot of chances, but the chances they created, their strikers didn't finish. And that's been like the story of their season so far.
Yep. Niggas cannot score. It is what it is, though. We move.
But then you see me to play devil's advocate. Sterling, come on, he's the senior. Like listen, I always talk about seniors. He's the senior, and I watched the game. He was horrible. Is that the background you're putting on? Okay, I see. I'm here for it.
What
I'm
you
here for it. I'm here for it.
I got to put this on
Yeah,
my wall.
man. Yeah, listen. Tell Sanchez to get back and go, dickhead. Listen. but Sterling, I
You're
watched
running
the
back like
game. But like I watched the game, Lou, and help me. Sterling, why isn't he not like, and just like I said to Bruno, why isn't he dictating more? Why is he waiting for Palmer to dictate this game and do the linking up the play? And do you get what I'm saying? Like sometimes, yeah, like this is the game I thought he would have, you know, bag a goal, bag an assist, get the team over the line, be the senior attacker in the team. And he's like, he does do it, but these are the games. I think in the big games, I think it's 50-50 for Sterling. I think he will show up or he won't. It's 50-50, but he always does it. But I think in home and again against smaller teams and teams that, like you said, you have the ball more, I look to him to kind of be that leader. And when he don't do it, I think it just makes it hard for him. And this is to even get into like the England setup or like for fans to give him the respect that he deserves, because I think he deserves it. Like, let's be real, I think Sterling deserves it. But I think
work is already solidified.
No, but I'm saying like him not solidifying the games like this. Sorry, it's gonna make us keep questioning him. So it's like
never even been signed in the first place. Like he never should have been signed in the first place, and that was even part of the original problem that was in. Because
you think so?
Yeah, because we never needed him. Then the time when
you did. I think you did. I don't think you had a winger like him though.
Now we replaced Timo Werner and I think Lukaku with Sterling. That's not the right person.
But I'm just saying you didn't have a winger with his attributes at that moment in time. Now you do, because you bought Madueke and my man Mudryk. They're all kind of similar, pacey, good 1-2 players. But at that time, you didn't have a winger like Sterling. I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
Yeah, but then when we signed him, we also didn't have a striker.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We didn't have a striker.
Yeah, but let's be real, man. You might didn't have a striker before you signed him.
So I know. So that's why we should have signed a striker.
Yeah.
And not Sterling. Because he never should have even joined the club. And yeah, he against Brentford today too. It was mediocre. It wasn't all the way, but we already noticed about Sterling. We already noticed about he never should have even came in the club. I don't know why he's even there, but that was part of the original problem. So it'd be gradual to take him out, but the person who's supposed
I don't think you can though.
Mudryk was injured. You know what I mean? Mudryk couldn't play. If Mudryk was there, it would have been Mudryk instead of Sterling. So it would have been on the bench.
Nah, bro. It would have been Madueke.
Oh, yeah, Madueke would be on the bench. Yeah, and Sterling on the right. So
it would have been
that's even much better. You know what I mean? Because Madueke was even quiet himself. But so yeah, man. And we were supposed to have a yellow card, a handball too, a penalty. We were supposed to have a PK too.
Oh, brother.
In the box, but VR they didn't get it. The referees they go again.
I don't know. I don't think that was a penalty. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. And also they shoved Sterling too. They shoved Sterling too in the back. They shoved Sterling too in the back in the box.
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, he shoved him. You're right, but I think Sterling kind of played for that a little, and I think that's where he messed up.
Touched him, of course. He going
like he did push him, but I think the way Sterling felt kind of made it look like he knew it was coming, and he like threw himself onto the ground. I remember that,
and they've been giving soft PKs all throughout the weekend. They've been giving.
Look at today.
What?
Listen, that was a soft penalty, bruv. Come on. MB, come on, man.
Nah.
MB, come on, man.
I want to hear
MB, come on, man.
Remember the goal they scored last season? Remember the goal last season? And they said it wasn't offside when Rashford was shielding the ball. Get out of here with VAR, man. Get out of here with VAR against Man United, bro.
I said the Rashford was shielding the ball.
Nigga shielding the ball, and Bruno comes and scores, and they say it's not offside because it's not interfering the play. He's literally shielding the ball. Hey, man, he pulled him. He pulled him, BK. He pulled him. I saw it.
Fair enough. I don't know, man. It was one of those penalties. Like, if my team conceded that, yeah, I would have been livid.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure.
I would have. And me personally, I don't know about you, Mohammed. I'm shameless. That would have been the reason we lost. I don't care what happened. You know what? I don't care what happened.
The penalty for sure change the momentum of the game.
Oh,
but I'm not.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna hold it, bro. This season, I got what I want. I know what I want out of this thing. I'm not gonna sit here and cry about the penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, but I ain't gonna cry about it.
Yeah, I heard that. To be fair, but so let's end it. Listen, I don't think there's nothing to say about my team personally. We move. We do. Did anyone see El Clasico? Because that was some great stuff, man. I can't lie. Jude Bellingham, listen, that brother, yeah.
He's doing what he's doing, but the quality. Never mind. I ain't gonna hate. I'm gonna say shout out to Jude.
This guy was about to. Nah, say it.
The only thing I was gonna say is right. It's even when I look at the like the quality in Spain is just like drop, bro. Like all those games you looked at it and it was like the quality wasn't really there. But I think for him personally in his performance, he's doing what he needs to do. He's showing up games. He's scoring like consistently, which is like, what the fuck? Like I wasn't really expecting him to score like that. So for him as an individual, it's not his problem that the quality has dropped. He's doing what he needs to do. So, but I just want to also highlight, like, I mean, take it with not even it's just like it was looking at an El Clasico, it was a big disappointment. Like just the two teams. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but
listen. Now you go.
I feel like it was a good game between Real, Barca. Barca, they started off well. They were playing good. They did the ball. Listen, I felt that they didn't have a couple of injuries because Cancelo was playing on the wing.
Yeah, that spun me, bro.
I think the only injury they had was Pedri, right?
Oh, Pedri? Yeah.
Thing was injured. Lewandowski, but that was like his first game back, innit?
Oh, Lewandowski?
Like yeah, he was injured before. That was like his first game back.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
John Felix was playing good in the game.
Yeah, he was cooking.
I saw what he did to Rudiger. That was nasty with the nutmeg.
Yeah. that was some great football, but I can't lie. That was some...
But
I was gonna say, I think that game, hopefully, it showed us what's there to come in the next maybe 2 years when they all develop and get a bit of chemistry going together and understanding. Now, from the two teams, I think Real Madrid and Barcelona, I think Barcelona played well until about 75 minutes, and then I think they kind of mentally let it go. So they were like, "Oh, we've kind of won. Let's just be." They were a lot sloppier on the ball and stuff like that. But for the first half, especially that first half, Barca were absolutely unplayable. I don't think like that first half. I think Barcelona were amazing. So,
who were you supporting?
Me? Oh, I was supporting the Black Brothers, fam. Madrid, fam. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
As soon listen. When I saw,
bro, you got
Well, when I saw Camavinga come on, I said, all right, now I'm a Madrista, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a Madrista. So
it's crazy how the narrative has changed now, because it used to be that normally majority of the neutrals used to be supporting Barcelona in the El Clásicos. Like when Messi.
I support a Messi first of all, if I'm being honest. Second of all, but like you know, it's kind of like my Italian situation. I wake up and I decide with this season I support Barca. This season I'll support Real Madrid during the El Clasico. I'll switch it up, man. I don't have a favorite. I can't lie. So,
True. Okay.
I don't have a favorite, but in this game I was just supporting Real Madrid, just more because of the I like Vinny. Like I think he's someone like he's cold. Camavinga, I think he's cold. David Alaba, I'm a huge fan of him as well. I never liked Rudiger until he left Chelsea, so I can say that one for free.
He's what now?
Oh, easy. Listen, as soon as he put on that white kit, world class. Facts. The team before, shaky. I don't know. Shaky. No, shaky. I think that game was amazing. I can't lie to you. It was just annoying. It was the same time as Arsenal, so I kind of I was watching two games at once, really and truly. But that game, I thought it was class, man. It had everything apart from a red card. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, Ramos is in Sevilla.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that game had everything we needed apart from a red card. So, hopefully El Clasico is looking like it could be back in the next year or two. You know, we'll wait and see, but in the next year or two, hopefully we can actually start caring about El Clasicos. But
I saw a stat that Jude Bellingham is about to equal Zidane's total goals in a season.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
I thought he equaled it.
But guys, can I just say Real Madrid are cheating because they've kind of made Bellingham into this centre forward cam 8 kind of situation.
He's them there, striker.
Do you know what I'm saying? So they're really cheating with this, but we'll see, bruv.
That's still to get to that though, and they don't really have a striker as well too. So I guess to your point, that's fair.
Yeah.
But him to get that much was still to even been scoring that, because you can put a lot of people in that position. I don't mean they still gonna get goals and big goals.
I think they're going Haaland next year.
Jude better than
Look at me. Look at me. Emmy was like, yeah, maybe that could happen still. It was just
money and Alvarez, and if you want Haaland, come and get him.
Wow.
How much?
So Emmy, quickly. Would you rather Haaland straight 80 million, or they come to you lot, say they'll give you 50 and plus cash for Alvarez? So they'll take Alvarez and cash.
Alvarez, I'd rather buy Haaland for 200. You say 80? Are you crazy?
What do you mean?
80 mil.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, BK, behave.
Am I wrong, bro? Haaland's not expensive, bro.
Real Madrid,
80 million.
Real Madrid will come for Haaland, and we're gonna charge them 80 mil.
Yeah, bro.
BK, come on, man. Come on.
What's wrong with it?
If Declan Rice is going for 100 mil, you think Haaland?
Yeah, but bro, let me ask you this. How many DMs like Rice is there?
How many strikers like Haaland are there, bro?
There's like 3.
Only Mbappe and Haaland. That's it.
Nah, bro. There's like 3 strikers.
Like that? BK, come on. If you think Haaland is going for 80 mil, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Bro, he has 2 years left on his deal.
Still 80
Who?
at least
Haaland.
The
2 years signed.
It's like 120, bro. The least is 120. Hey, 80 mil.
120 for Haaland. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you not forgetting you're talking about Real Madrid here?
That's who I'm talking about. The team that just bought Jude Bellingham for 100 mil. You think we gonna sell him Haaland?
But Jude is a generational talent.
No, Haaland is newspaper. What are we talking about?
Listen, Haaland's good, yeah. But Haaland one is not the face of the Prem. Second of all, you've even said it. You want a player that link up. Haaland is a finisher. That's all he can.
My personal preference, but Haaland is a goal scorer. If Real Madrid are coming for Haaland, we're not selling him for 80 mil, bro. That don't even sound right.
I said that don't sound right. So we'll see. We'll see. So
you
what?
80 mil is like Musiala money. Like if you want Musiala, you're gonna pay 80 mil. But Haaland,
Musiala, you're paying 100, bro. You
see? Me? How you gonna tell him?
Yeah. Because Musiala is an actual bad man. He's an actual footballer.
Musiala is going for more than Haaland, bro. It's not.
Oh yeah, easy.
Wait,
easy.
Musiala going more than Haaland?
I think so. I think so.
I
think so.
I don't know about that. It depends on the circumstance, but likely I feel like Haaland will go more.
Yeah. No, because if you think about it, with Musiala, he can cover 3-4 positions for you. He can score and assist. Haaland only is.
We have all of those players already. They just don't have a striker. So if they're coming for a striker, an hour striker, we're not going to let him go for that cheap, bro. Like they need a striker. They don't have a striker.
Okay.
True.
I have a question, yeah. Who is the face of the Premier League? What player is the face of the Premier League?
Nobody. The Premier League has lost its juice. We just watch game after game, bro. Ain't no more Rooney's and Henry's and Torres. It's just
I think it's Kevin. I think it's De Bruyne.
It might be KDB. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but he hasn't played in months.
But
I mean, it's just 10 games in though.
Yeah, now. I don't think right now I'm gonna put an injured player as the face of the.
Would you say Salah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind saying Salah.
Was Kane the face?
I said I would have.
Before he left?
Kane?
Yeah, I think Kane was one of the faces, I would say. Yeah. I don't know if he was the face, because obviously he wasn't winning stuff with Spurs, in it, but
yeah. How about
I think he was.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
No. Don't even entertain that. Son is not to the Premier League, bro. No.
Yeah.
So who's the Bundesliga?
Jamal Musiala.
No,
Musiala.
Yeah. I think.
Musiala. Yeah.
Musiala is better than Bellingham.
Yeah, I'll take Musiala for sure. Yeah, I'll take Musiala for sure.
Musiala is better than Bellingham. I'm telling you. So it's just that with Musiala, he's not. He's not 6'3" and all of that, fam. He's normal height, slim, and he's in Germany, bro. Like it's a different PR compared to Real Madrid and stuff. Like if Musiala was at Man City, then I think you'll see the PR proper, you know. Well, but I forget Pep don't like black players, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
But he's not that boy.
He's not.
But what's it called? Harry Kane got a crazy goal over on Saturday or Sunday, whenever it was, from his own half. Crazy.
Listen, when he breaks that Lewandowski record, I want all of you lot to face your fronts, fam. I told y'all niggas.
How is it that, let me ask y'all this question. How is it that the rest of the other leagues, the face of their leagues players are bigger than the face of the Premier League, but the Premier League is marketed as the best league in the world.
Because can I be honest? You can go from in the Prem, you can go from 1 to let's say 7, 8. Each team has one superstar in their team. I don't think you could say that about the teams in the other leagues. You can only maybe pick out 4 teams, 5 teams at best. But us, if we're being real, 1 to 8, maybe even 9, each team has a superstar in their team. And I think that is kind of why.
That's the difference. Okay.
Yeah, I think that is the difference.
Okay.
Because it's like, if I ask you in, let's say, Italy, like, name me superstars from each team. If you go to Inter Milan, you can name what? Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man said Lukaku. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. That one there, we're not doing that one. But
Italy, they have them type of superstars like Immobile and shit.
Maybe
like Immobile.
Bro, no, I'm talking about like global superstars.
Bacardi. Nah, I know what you mean.
Man's talking in the hood. Man's the hood superstars.
The hoodlums.
Yeah, but nah, I think that's why, innit? I think it's just, like, just even, bro, listen.
It's the same, like the same person. Like, there's not, like, the quality drops down from the top teams. Like, the first 2, 3, the quality really drops down versus the Premier League, where you have like a lot of different, like, any team that plays is not a super guaranteed that they're gonna go with.
Even to say this, like, even a team like, who can I say? I'm gonna say more like Wolves. Even they have a superstar in Pedro Neto. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not just, obviously, like I said, 1 to 8. You can pick teams who are like from 11th to like maybe 16th, and you can find 1 or 2 teams that have a superstar baller here or there, or I can't think of anyone for Bournemouth, but maybe it's gonna come to me. But yeah, like, I can't think of anyone for Bournemouth, really and truly. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, even other teams, they have, like, for Man City, I don't know who their superstars injured, so, but they have other good players that step up when they need to. But, like, with Chelsea, I feel like Chelsea's the only top team who are trying to find their superstar, if I'm being honest. I think they're still trying to find who that guy will be in it for them.
Yeah.
It's looking like Enzo, but I think we have to wait and see. If you lot lose more games when Enzo's not there, then clearly he is a superstar. But I feel like you lot are trying to find it. No, but is this truth though? Come on, like, you know what I'm saying?
Psychology. That's hilarious.
Yeah, listen.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
I'm just saying, look at Man City. Obviously, we know Kevin the superstar, but when he's injured, it goes down to Rodri. Man missed 3 games. They lose 2 out of their 3.
Oh, I was asking besides Thiago Silva.
We lost all 3.
You lost all 3? Oh, sorry, my bad. There you go. I thought you lost 2 out of the 3. But yeah, these man lost. Wait, would you say Thiago Silva's your superstar?
Yeah, I'll say Thiago Silva is a superstar.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not Sterling. That would be Sterling.
I said not Sterling. He's.
I mean, he's the most decorated.
I thought Sterling,
if he's the superstar.
Nah, yeah. I'll say what MB said is what I'm saying as well. He's the most experienced. No, he's the most decorated, but I don't think he's a superstar.
Does he have more trophies than Thiago Silva? He does, right?
Oh, maybe, maybe.
Oh, Sterling.
Sterling.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because but remember, Thiago Silva was winning like the French league every year, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
The league.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So he was, and I think Thiago Silva has a Champions League over him.
Yeah.
So that's So
Yeah.
and I think Thiago Silva has a World Cup. No, he doesn't.
Nah.
No, he doesn't.
Nah.
No.
Messi does.
I think he's won. No, but I think Thiago Silva's won the. What's the other trophy they win for South America?
Oh, the
Confederation Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he has a Confederation Cup. But no, listen, I think
the last year.
But
man.
quickly, if we're gonna play a fraud, I just wanna.
So I want to do it separately.
Quickly,
5 minutes. I want to do it separately.
Oh yeah, for our game. Oh no, well for our game, it's just short and sweet. It's just like, you know, I'm glad we kept a clean sheet, which was needed. You know, we scored goals. I wish we got more. If I'm being honest, I wanted a couple other.
The greedy guy.
But
listen, down. Come on,
bro.
Man.
No, it's not even that. Yeah, Man City have Bournemouth at home next game. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
Oh, Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? We have to go away to Newcastle while these guys go play Bournemouth and chill and vibes. Do you hear me? Nah, we need, but nah, I'll take a 5-0. Eddie scoring, which was lovely. Well, Eddie getting a hat trick, which, like I said, a hat trick before Marcus Rashford, crazy. But yeah, Tomiyasu.
Fake news.
It's not fake news, bro. It's not fake news. It's not fake news. But Tomiyasu scoring the goal, I think that was lovely. I can't remember who scored the other goal actually now. But yeah, I can't remember who scored one of our goals. Fabio Vieira, penalty. That was good for him to get on the score sheet. I'm glad he benched Martin Odegaard. I think he needed it. You know, we're West Ham next midweek. So
you think he needed it rest, or you think he needed it because he hasn't been performing?
He because he's been performing, he needed to hold bench, definitely. Not obviously. I think he should come back against West Ham, but if any game we was to slap him on the bench, it would have. This was the best game. He rested, but then he also realized I'm not been playing. Like, do you understand? Like, Arteta brought everyone on before him. Yeah. Lovely. Don't bring him on. Yeah, we move, but apart from that, my defense, I can't complain. Solid as hell. Yeah, what's his name? What's Bakayo and what's his name? Martinelli. They're playing back into fitness and form. And yeah, man, listen, I'm so far right now, obviously Jesus is injured for a couple of weeks, they said. Again, this guy, bro. So yeah, until he's back, we need to Eddie needs to hold it down. But apart from that, yeah, man, it gets you. Yeah. What?
That's been it.
Yo, I can't hear you. It's kind of freezing.
You get